Yes, welcome to MovieSweep, the show where the aim of the game is to link well-known actors to well-known films in order to create a sweep, and ultimately to find who is the ultimate movie sweeper. We will have 5 rounds in this show, and at the end of rounds 2, 3, and 4, we will say goodbye to a contestant, leaving just one to battle it out in the final round for today's grand prize, which is £2,500 of kudos tokens and an NFT. So, how do you play movie sweep, and what exactly is a sweep? Well, you take a well-known actor and a film that they were in, let's say Tom Cruise, who was in A Few Good Men, and then you find another actor who was in that film, Kevin Bacon, let's say, and there you have a complete connection. Actor, film, actor. For a sweep, you make several connections. Let's follow that sweep. So, Kevin Bacon was in Sleepers with Robert De Niro. Robert De Niro was in The Irishman with Al Pacino. And there you have a sweep. In each round, you will need a different number of connections to create a full sweep. And we have an Easter egg bonus prize up for grabs today. Yes, the contestants could win a Samsung VR headset and a Kudos water bottle. Let's meet today's Movie Sweep players. We welcome each and every one of you to Movie Sweep. It's an absolute pleasure to have you here. We'll get a chance to get to know you a bit better during the show. Can't wait to meet all of you properly. Let's start with Movie Sweeper number 1. Caitlin, how are we today?
I'm good, thank you. Little nervous.
Tell me, what's your favourite movie?
My favorite movie is Rosemary's Baby, because it's scary.
Really? You like being scary?
And rewatchable.
Very good, exactly. Well, who doesn't love a film you can watch again and again? So, multiple choice round. So, let's get round 1 started. Caitlin, the actor you will have to connect with Cameron Diaz is Julia Roberts. Your options are The Big Lebowski, My Best Friend's Wedding, or 4 Weddings and a Funeral. If everyone's ready, let's play Movie Sweep.
Definitely My Best Friend's Wedding.
You seem pretty confident in that answer. Let's take a look. Yes, of course, it was My Best Friend's Wedding.
Whenever I can. Just one thing, stay away from...
I don't know why I was so carried away.
Congratulations, Caitlin. That's 5 points to you so far. Hello and welcome to Movie Sweeper number 2. Simon, how are we feeling today?
Very good, thank you.
Fantastic. It's wonderful to have you on the show. Tell us a little bit about your cinematic history. Have you got a favourite memory of going to the cinema?
I do, yeah. I have a very fond memory when I was, I think, 3 years old. I was taken to see E.T. And apparently my mum told me the story that when the film finished, I wanted to go and meet E.T. because I thought he was behind the cinema screen.
Oh, that's so sweet. Of course, at 3 years old, how would you know otherwise? Yes, of course, he just cycled round the corner, didn't he? Obviously, on his big trip. At 3 years old, that's an incredible memory to hold, and what a beautiful one to have as well. So, are you ready for your first round?
I am.
Fantastic. You have to connect Julia Roberts with George Clooney. Okay, your options are Ocean's 12, Erin Brockovich, or Batman and Robin.
I think for that one, I'm going to have to go Ocean's 12.
Ocean's 12 is the right answer. That's 5 points to you. Contestant number 3, Justina.
Hello.
Let's continue that sweep. You said you're an actor.
Yes.
How's that going? Have you got any plugs to plug away at?
Yes, I did have a movie. It came out in the US and Canada. It's called Pride and Prejudice Cut. It was a remake of the classic movie that we shot out there. So
beautiful.
Good.
Wow. Well, let's continue with Movie Sweep. The actors that you will need to connect are George Clooney and Bill Murray. Your options are The Monuments Men, Saving Private Ryan, or Fury?
I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of hard. I'm gonna say The Monuments Men.
Okay, giving it a bit of a guess there.
Yes.
All right, well, let's have a look. Is it The Monuments Men?
Calling London and all the ships at sea.
We read you loud and clear.
How far will this thing reach?
We'll find out tomorrow.
Roger that.
Absolutely well done. That's 5 points on their way to you. Dee, last but by no means least, how are we feeling today, Dee?
I'm feeling fine.
My mother always told me that FINE stands for fragile, insecure, neurotic, and emotional. But hey, I'm not feeling like any of those today on Movie Sweep. It's wonderful to have you here. The two actors that I'd like you to connect for us today are Bill Murray and Timothy Chalamet. Your options are The Darkest Hour, The French Dispatch, or Isle of Dogs.
I think I'm going to go for The Darkest Hour.
Let's take a look and see if you're right. Is it The Darkest Hour? I'm sorry, it is The French Dispatch.
A message from the foreman. 1 hour to press.
You're fired.
Really?
Don't cry in my office.
Yes, Wes Anderson film. Unfortunately, that means that you get no points for this round. But hey, just because it's the end of round one doesn't mean that you get to go home. Oh no, we're going to keep you on board for round two. Let's take a look at the points of those sweepers. Caitlin has 5 points. Simon has 5 points. Justina has another 5 points. And Dee has 0 points at the moment. But hey, that could all change in the next round. Let's move on. Round two is a full sweep, and this round will see a contestant go home, so listen carefully. Each contestant will be given a list of actors' names with blanks in the middle, and they will need to fill them in. This round is against the clock. They will have only 1 minute to complete the sweep. Now, contestants, if you cannot continue the sweep, you may use a life, and that life will lose you 1 point, but the answer will appear and you will be able to continue all the way to the end. Shall we get started? Caitlin, movie sweeper number 1. Here is the sweep you need to complete. We have Gary Oldman, Heath Ledger, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Jeff Daniels, Rachel McAdams, and Robert Downey Jr. All right, let's play Movie Sweep. Are they familiar to you?
Yes.
Fantastic. That's a good start, I think. A good start. Okay, well, you're here to win some kudos tokens. Do you want to take a crack at the first full sweep?
Oh, yes.
Alrighty then. If there are connections in there that trip you up, remember that you can use a life. Remember that life will cost you a point, but the answer will be revealed.
Got it.
Okay, Caitlin, let's have a minute on the clock, starting now.
Okay, first one, The Dark Knight. 10 Things I Hate About You.
Well done. Okay, Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Jeff Daniels.
Pass. Don't know that one.
Okay, we're using a life. It was Looper.
Okay.
Jeff Daniels to Rachel McAdams.
State of Play.
Congratulations, well done. And Rachel McAdams with Robert Downey Jr.
Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock Holmes, let's see if it's right. Congratulations, stop the clock. Well, that was absolutely excellent. In that round, you had 4 correct answers, but you did use a life, so you lose a point. That brings your total score up to 8 points. Congratulations. Well done. And what does Robert Downey Jr. have to say about that?
It's time to press on.
All right then, movie sweeper number 2, Simon. Let's take a look at your board, starting with the actor we finished from the last, Robert Downey Jr. We have Chadwick Boseman, Lupita Nyong'o, Michael Fassbender, James McAvoy, and Keira Knightley. Ready, let's play Movie Sweep. All right, movie sweeper number 2, Simon. Are you ready to make that full sweep?
I am.
Let's get 1 minute up on the clock. Your time starts now.
Okay, Robert Downey Jr. to Chadwick. I'm going to go Avengers Endgame.
Fantastic, good connection, part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
And then I think the next one might be Black Panther.
Indeed, again, another one from the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
I'm struggling now. I think I'm going to have to pass on this one.
We're going to use a life with Lupita Nyong'o and Michael Fassbender, who were in 12 Years a Slave. Michael Fassbender to James McAvoy.
I think this might be X-Men First Contact.
It's X-Men First Class, very close. But never mind, let's move on. James McAvoy to Keira Knightley.
I do like this film. I think that's going to be Atonement.
Let's see if there's Atonement. Fantastic. And let's stop the clock. Well done, fantastically well done. That's 3 correct answers. You used a life and got one slightly wrong, so I'm afraid that's 2 points taken away from you, which brings your total up to 7 points. Congratulations, Simon. Brilliant work. Some great films in there. Let's have a quick look at Keira Knightley in action.
Leon's coming down today, did you know?
I heard a rumour.
Bringing a friend with him. Paul Marshall, the chocolate millionaire.
And the flowers for him.
Why shouldn't they be?
Today, we will find out who is the ultimate movie sweeper. Justina, are you ready to have a look at your board? These are the actors that we would like you to create a sweep with. We have Heath Ledger, Michelle Williams, Leonardo DiCaprio, Daniel Day-Lewis, Paul Dano, and Colin Farrell. Now, Justina, any of these actors appear in a favourite film of yours? What might that be?
It's Lord of the Rings, so no.
Lord of the Rings?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Huge cast.
Yeah.
None of them in it. No, that's a shame. But hey, big franchise to be a part of. What exactly do you love about Lord of the Rings?
I love epic adventures. Like,
And absolutely was an epic adventure as well. All right, that's one of my favourite films too.
Yeah.
We've got to connect on that. All right then, Justina, do you feel like you're ready for a full sweep?
Yes.
Fantastic. Let's get a minute on the clock there. All right. Starting with Heath Ledger, your time starts now.
I'm going to say Brokeback Mountain.
Michelle Williams to Leonardo DiCaprio.
Shutter Island.
Let's see if it's right. Very good, Shutter Island. All right, so Leonardo DiCaprio to Daniel Day-Lewis.
Gangs of New York. I love this movie.
Absolutely fantastic film. Gangs of New York. Daniel Day-Lewis onwards.
There Will Be Blood.
That's it on the board. Fantastic. And Paul Dano to Colin Farrell.
The Batman.
That's it on the board. And stop the clock. Congratulations. That was an absolutely stunning sweep. 5 full correct answers and no lives used. That's a stunning 5 points to add to your 5 points already, which means you have a total of 10 points. Congratulations, Christina. And last but by no means least, D. Let's take a look at your board and the actors we want for you to create a full sweep. Yes, we're following on from the last sweep. We have Colin Farrell to Jennifer Aniston, Bradley Cooper, Jennifer Lawrence, Christian Bale, and Steve Carell. Dee, are you ready to make a full sweep?
I'm going to give it my best.
Fantastic. Okay, let's play Movie Sweep. All right, Dee, are you ready?
As I'll ever be.
Perfect. Let's get a minute on the clock. Your time starts now.
So, Colin Farrell to Jennifer Aniston, Horrible Bosses.
Well done. Fantastic. Let's have Jennifer Aniston to Bradley Cooper.
He's just not that into you.
Let's see it on the board. Perfect. Well done. Okay, Bradley Cooper to Jennifer Lawrence.
Silver Linings Playbook.
As we mentioned earlier, fantastic film. Jennifer Lawrence to Christian Bale.
American Hustle.
Again, a fantastic film. Christian Bale to Steve Carell.
The Big Short.
The Big Short. Let's see it up there. Absolutely. Let's stop that clock. Fantastic. Congratulations, Dee. What a sweep. Yes, that's 5 correct answers. Congratulations, Dee.
Thank you.
Well done to each of our movie sweepers. Let's have a look at those scores. Movie sweeper number 1, Caitlin, you have a total of 8 points. Simon, you've got a total of 7. Justina, steaming ahead with 10 points, and D with a very modest 5 points. Congratulations to all of you. Unfortunately, Dee, that is not enough to see you through to the next round, so we will have to say goodbye to you for now. Okay. It's been an absolute pleasure having you on the show. Thank you, and it's never goodbye. This is just the beginning of a beautiful friendship. With 3 contestants left, let's move on to round 3, Actor Sweep. In Actor Sweep, 2 films will appear on the board, and the contestants will have to name the actor that connects them both. They have a minute on the clock, and they get a point for each correct connection. If you are truly stumped, however, sweepers, and you want to move on, you may pass. Okay? Let's play MovieSweep. Kaylin, are you ready? Let's get a minute on the clock. Your first 2 movies are Magnolia and Body of Evidence. Your time starts now.
Julianne Moore.
Correct. The next 2 are Waterworld and The Untouchables.
Kevin Costner.
Correct. Internal Affairs and Primal Fear.
Richard Gere.
Correct. Black Panther and Creed.
Michael B. Jordan.
Correct. The Cider House Rules and The Prestige.
Michael Caine.
Correct. Dracula and The Matrix Reloaded.
Keanu Reeves.
Correct. Interview with a Vampire and Hidden Figures.
Kirsten Dunst.
Well done. Correct. Casino Royale and The Dreamers.
Pass.
Okay. Law-Abiding Citizen and Widows.
Viola Davis.
Very good. Layer Cake and Skyfall.
Daniel Craig.
Perfect. Speed and The Proposal.
Pass.
Boiler Room and Gone in 60 Seconds. That is time. Thank you very much. Well done, Caitlin. That was a fantastic sweep. You had 1 pass for Casino Royale and The Dreamers, which was Eva Green as the leading lady in both those films. But that got you a total of 9 points with 9 correct answers. Well done, Caitlin. Fantastic. All right, Simon, you're up next. Are you ready?
I am.
To make that an actor sweep.
Yeah.
Right, the first 2 films you have are Days of Thunder and Eyes Wide Shut. There's a minute on the clock. Your time starts now.
Gonna go Tom Cruise.
Correct. We have Pitch Perfect and How to Be Single.
Rebel Wilson.
Well done. Notting Hill and The Gentleman.
That'd be Hugh Grant.
Correct. Jurassic Park and The Fly.
The one and only Jeff Goldblum.
One and only. Arrival and Nocturnal Animals.
Amy Adams.
Well done. Gangster Squad and A Place Among the Pines.
Ryan Gosling.
Ryan Gosling is correct. Silence of the Lambs and Elysium.
That'd be Jodie Foster.
Well done. Wanted and X-Men First Class.
James McVoy.
Absolutely. Revisiting him. When Harry Met Sally and You've Got Mail.
Meg Ryan.
Well done. The Devil Wears Prada and Julie and Julia.
Pass.
The Iron Giant and Guardians of the Galaxy.
Is that Vin Diesel?
Vin Diesel is correct. And that is 1 minute. Your time is up. Congratulations, Simon. You had 1 pass. The Devil Wears Prada and Julie and Julia, which was Meryl Streep.
Of course.
The only actress to have ever won 3 Academy Awards. And we had our Easter egg reveal. Yes, Ryan Gosling was mentioned. So, Simon, you have won a Samsung VR headset and a Kudos water bottle. Congratulations.
Thank you. Brilliant.
And as a treat, let's have a little clip of Ryan in action. Okay.
Seriously? It's like you're photoshopped.
Whew, it suddenly got a lot warmer in here. So Simon, as well as that Easter egg prize, you also got 12 points. Justina, tell me, are you ready?
Yes.
Let's play MovieSweep. Fantastic. Let's get the first 2 films up on the board. You have The Mask and Charlie's Angels. There's a minute on the clock, and your time starts now.
Cameron Diaz.
Very good. Devil's Advocate and The Godfather.
Al Pacino.
Absolutely. Heathers and Alien Resurrection.
Winona Ryder.
Absolutely. Wonder Woman and Death on the Nile.
Gal Gadot.
Absolutely. Swordfish and Catwoman.
Halle Berry.
Correct. Speed and Dumb and Dumber.
Jeff Daniels.
Very good. Red and The Queen.
Helen Mirren.
Very good. And The Dark Knight and 28 Days Later.
Cillian Murphy.
Cillian Murphy, absolutely close enough. King Kong and Planet of the Apes.
I'm gonna say Andy Serkis.
Very good. Stop the clock. Congratulations, well done. That was an astonishing round. You got 9 points and all of them correct. Well done, Justina. All right, at the end of that round, let's take a quick look at the points. Thank you so much, Simon. It is time to say goodbye to you. You've been a wonderful contestant today. Have you had fun?
I have, thank you.
You may go home and don't forget to phone home.
I will indeed.
It's now time for round 4, Battle Sweep. Congratulations to you both. You are one step closer to the final round where you will have a chance to play for the grand prize of £2,500 worth of Kudos tokens and an NFT. You will go head to head in a battle sweep. Each correct connection is worth 1 point, and the person with the most points at the end of the minute wins the round. What if you can't answer? Well, then you can say challenge, and you will challenge your opponent to complete the connection. If your opponent can complete it, the sweep will continue until the end. If they cannot complete the challenge, however, then they forfeit the round. The person who wins the best out of 3 rounds will win our coveted MovieSweep trophy and go on to the final round to compete for the jackpot and become the ultimate movie sweeper. All right then, contestants. If you are both ready. Caitlin, we're going to start with you. Here are the actors that you can choose from to start the sweep. We have Margot Robbie, Ana de Armas, Michael Fassbender, and Woody Harrelson. A real mix there. As you had the most points, you'll go first. Which actor of those would you like to start with?
I'm going to go with Margot Robbie.
Let's play Movie Sweep. We have a minute on the clock. You chose Margot Robbie to begin with, so you need a film that she is in. Your time starts now.
Wolf of Wall Street.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Brad Pitt.
Interview with the Vampire.
Tom Cruise.
Top Gun.
Val Kilmer.
Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
Challenge.
I don't know.
Cut! All right, wow, that was a truly intense battle sweep. Well done. The intensity between you was absolutely furious. Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, I guess another actor you could have had with Robert Downey Jr. But at first round, Justina, you are the winner. That is 1 point to you so far. Okay. Justina, in the next round, please, can you choose from Jude Law, Bruce Willis, Cillian Murphy, or Johnny Flynn?
Ooh. Jude Law.
We're going to go with Jude Law. All right. Justina, you said Jude Law, so you need to name a film that Jude Law is in. Ready? Your time starts now.
The Holiday.
Kate Winslet.
Titanic.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Gangs of New York.
Daniel Day-Lewis.
Challenge.
There Will Be Blood.
And cut! Well, that evens up the scores a bit. You both have 1 per round, so this is our final round to see who will go through to win and compete for the grand prize. Okay? Caitlin, we're going to return with you. How are you feeling about this? Do you think you have it in the bag?
Yes, I feel confident but nervous.
All right.
She's
Oh,
good.
that's a good state to be in. Okay, it's time for the last sweep. Caitlin, you're going to start. Just to add a little bit of spice to this round, I'm going to choose the actor you start with, and I'm going to choose Tobey Maguire. Okay, let's play MovieSweep. The time starts now.
Spider-Man.
Kirsten Dunst.
Little Women.
Winona Ryder.
Edward Scissorhands.
Johnny Depp.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Orlando Bloom.
Challenge.
Lord of the Rings.
Challenge.
And cut there. I'm afraid we can't challenge the challenge. And Caitlin, that means that you have lost that round. And at the end of Battle Sweep, that means that Justina, you are the winner with 2 out of 3 correct rounds. Congratulations, Justina. You have won the coveted MovieSweep trophy, and you will go on to our final round to compete for the grand jackpot. Yes. Caitlin, however, that does mean we have to say goodbye to you, but you've been an absolutely wonderful contestant on today's show. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So many congratulations, Justina. You have made it through to the final round. How are you feeling?
Great, I feel fantastic.
Done absolutely wonderfully to get this far. You are now in the final round to compete for £2,500 of Kudos tokens and that Super Doge NFT. This is how the final round works. You will be given 2 lists of actors. You need to choose one name from each list, and you will make your own MovieSweep connection between the two, using your wonderful Samsung Tab 6 to write your answers down and create the ultimate sweep. You are against the clock. You will have 1 minute to complete your sweep. All right, let's take a look at that first list of names. We have Uma Thurman, Nicole Kidman, and Margot Robbie. How are you feeling about those first 3 names?
I'm pretty confident with all of those actresses.
Oh, very good. All right, well, let's see if that confidence continues with the next list. Let's have that up. Okay, you have Michael Keaton, Tom Hardy, and Sean William Scott.
Ooh.
Okay, so you're choosing 1 from the left and 1 from the right in order to make a sweep. Who would you like to choose from the first list?
I think I'm going to go with Uma Thurman.
Uma Thurman, fantastic choice. Star of Kill Bill 1 and 2, and possibly, maybe even 3, if we're lucky. All right, and from the second list, who would you like to choose?
Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy, great choice, fantastic actor and avid dog lover and advocate for pet adoption. All right, let's crack on with the final round. Justina, we've got a minute on the clock. Okay, you're going to write your answers from Uma Thurman all the way down to Tom Hardy. Your time starts now, and action. All right, Justina has had a fantastic round today. She's really made her way through each of the rounds, showing that her movie knowledge is quite extensive. She's up to grab £2,500 worth of Kudos tokens, which of course will land straight into her Kudos wallet. If she wins and makes the ultimate sweep, the other prize she will get is the Super Doge NFT. All right, Justina, we've got 20 seconds remaining on the clock. Ten seconds. Cut. That is your time up. Justina, you're looking very confident with yourself. Do you think that you may have created a correct sweep?
I think so.
This is very exciting. I don't know about you, but I am so excited. Right, okay. If you really have done it, then you will have won the grand jackpot. How many connections have you made in your sweep?
6.
6 connections. All right, Justina, please reveal your sweep.
So Uma Thurman was in Pulp Fiction.
Absolutely.
Pulp Fiction starred John Travolta.
Absolutely, that's our first connection.
John Travolta was in Hairspray.
Wonderful film.
Hairspray starred Michelle Pfeiffer.
Absolutely fantastic turning that. That's our second connection.
Michelle Pfeiffer was in Scarface.
She was indeed.
Scarface also starred Al Pacino.
Of course.
Al Pacino was in The Recruit.
Yes, he was.
The Recruit had Colin Farrell also.
Absolutely.
Colin Farrell was in The Batman.
Yes, he was.
And Zoe Kravitz was in The Batman.
Okay, that's our 5th connection. So if you have managed to make this final connection, you have won the grand prize and go home with 2,500 kudos tokens and the Super Doge NFT. Give us that last connection.
So Zoe Kravitz was in Mad Max Fury Road with Tom Hardy.
You are absolutely correct. Congratulations, you have won the jackpot. 2,500 kudos tokens and the NFT.
Oh my God,
Congratulations,
I'm so
how do you feel?
Amazing, thank you so much. I'm so excited, thank you so much. Woo!
You've been an absolutely wonderful contestant. Thank you so much for playing. Congratulations, Justina.
Yay!
Thank you to our sponsors, Kudos and Samsung. Join us next week, where we will be playing MovieSweep once more and going around the globe with those movie stars. All right, people, that's a wrap. Caitlin.
Whoever's doing sound effects, you're amazing. Rufus, I told you about it. That was a brilliant program.
Yeah. Caitlin, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Right.